Namaste. Sarvebhyah Hritpurvaka Swagatam and warm welcome to all the attendees of Sri Lalita Sahasranama Stotram chanting session. Today we have some special announcements to make. So the agenda for today is like this. We will start with the Mangalam as usual, and we will do the Dhyanam and then learn the two new verses of Sri Lalita Sahasranama, the last two verses actually. And after that, we will spend little time on some of the meanings, couple of names and their meanings. And then I have some very important information to share with you all regarding the closing class. So this is the agenda for today. So let us start with the Mangalam. Gururev gatir gurumev bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guroh paramam shishurasmi guroh matirasti gurau mama pahi guru. So let us do the Dhyanam. Before we start the Dhyanam, let us visualize the form of Sri Lalita Parameshwari. Sinduraruna vigrahan trinayanam manikya maulis phurat taranayaka shekharam smitamukhi mapinavakshoruham panibhyamalipurnaratnachashakam raktotpalam bibhratim सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम्. Let us chant the first two verses and then we'll move to the last part. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharagni Shrimat Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakadya Samudyata Budyad Bhanu Sahasrabha Chaturbahu Samanvita Ragaswarupa Pashadhya Krodhakarankushojjvala. So let us move to the Prithvi and Shivani, can you chant one verse each and of course Vibha also from 176th verse onwards till 181. Can start yes, with Dhara.
Dhara dhara suta dhanya dharmini dharmavardhini lokatita gunatita sarvatita shamatmika.
Shivani.
बंधूक कुसुम प्रख्या बाला लीला विनोदिनी सुमंगली सुखकरी सुवेशाढ्या सुवासिनी.
Vibha. Vibha अस्ति वा? Okay, Prithvi, go ahead, please.
सुवासिन्यर्चन प्रीता शोभना शुद्धमानसा बिन्दुतर्पण सन्तुष्टा पूर्वजा त्रिपुराम्बिका।
Shivani.
दशमुद्रा समाराध्या त्रिपुरा श्रीवशङ्करी ज्ञानमुद्रा ज्ञानगम्या ज्ञानज्ञेयस्वरूपिणी।
योनिमुद्रा त्रिखण्डेशी त्रिगुणाम्बा त्रिकोणगा अनघाद्भुतचारित्रा वाञ्छितार्थप्रदायिनी।
So 181 I think was covered in the last class. However, I will teach once again. अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्त दीपिका. So Abhyasatishayajnata, Bha is a Mahaprana. Abhyasatishayajnata, Shadadhvatita Rupini. So Sha is a Shanmukha Sha, and we have Dha, which is a Mahaprana. Shadadhvatita Rupini, Abhyaja Karuna Murtirajnanadhvanta Deepika. So here Dha is a Mahaprana again, and so if we split this, Avyaja Karuna Murtihi Ajnana Dvanta Deepika. Shivani, you can repeat after me. Abhyasatishayajnata.
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता
Shadadhvatita-rupini.
षडध्वातीतरूपिणी षडध्वातीतरूपिणी
Abhyasatishayajnata Shadadhvatita-rupini.
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी
Avyajakarunamurtihi.
अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिः अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिः
Ajnanadhvanta-deepika.
अज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका अज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका
Avyajakarunamurtirajnanadhvanta-deepika.
अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका
Abhyasatishayajnata Shadadhvatita-rupini. Avyajakarunamurtirajnanadhvanta-deepika.
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
So I think I had told this in the last class. Abhyasatishayajnata is one name. Shadadhvatita Rupini second. In the second line, there are two names here. Avyaja Karunamurtihi is one. And then Ajnana Dhvanta Deepika is the other one. So we'll move to the next verse, 182. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya. So there is double la and then we have Mahaprana Gha also in this. So this is again, you have to give special attention to this. Sarvanullangya Shasana Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari. Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya. There is a Dvitvam Farka here. Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari. Abala Gopa Vidita.
Abala Gopa Vidita. Abala Gopa Vidita.
Sarvanullangya Shasana.
Sarvanullangya Shasana. Sarvanullangya Shasana.
Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana.
Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana.
Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya.
Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya.
Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
Shrimat Tripura Sundari. Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari. Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari.
So we have four names. It's very straightforward. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarvanullangya Shasana Shri Chakra Raja Nilaya Shrimat Tripura Sundari. So we have four names in this verse. So we'll move to the next one. Shri Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini Lalitambika. Shri Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini Lalitambika. Yevam Shri Lalita Devyah Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu. So here the first line is the first line of this verse. We have the names So I'll repeat again. Shri Shiva Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini Lalitambika Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu. So in the first line of this verse, the names end. So like this, we chant the 1000 names of Shri Lalita Devi, Lalita Parameshwari. Shivani, you can repeat after me. Shri Shiva,
Shri Shiva, Shri Shiva,
Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini,
Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini, Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini,
Lalitambika,
Lalitambika, Lalitambika,
Shri Shiva, Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini, Lalitambika,
Shri Shiva, Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini, Lalitambika, Shri Shiva, Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini, Lalitambika.
Yevam Shri Lalita Devya
Evam Shri Lalita Devya, Evam Shri Lalita Devya.
So here we will be chanting this entire line together. So in that case, we will chant it as Evam Shri Lalita Devya. So if you are taking a pause here, we can say Evam Shri Lalita Devya. We can say the Visarga. So Evam Shri Lalita Devya Nam Nam.
Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam. Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam.
Sahasrakam Jaguhu. So here there is a anuswara on the top, and then we have ja. So Sahasrakam Jaguhu. So Yevam Shri Lalita Devya Nam Nam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu. Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Prithvi. Shri Shiva Shiva Shakyaikya Rupini Lalitambika Yevam Shri Lalita Devya Nam Nam Sahasrakam Jaguhu. Twice, Prithvi.
शिवा शिव शक्त्यैक्यरूपिणी ललिताम्बिका एवं श्रीललिता देव्या नाम्नां साहस्रकं जगुः श्री शिवा शिव शक्त्यैक्यरूपिणी ललिताम्बिका एवं श्रीललिता देव्या नाम्नां साहस्रकं जगुः.
Tamam. Continue. Iti Shri Brahmand Purane Uttarakhande Shri Hayagriva-Agastya Samvade.
इति श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणे उत्तराखंडे हयग्रीवागस्त्य संवादे इति श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणे उत्तराखंडे हयग्रीवागस्त्य संवादे
Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra Kathanam Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha. I'll chant again. Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra Kathanam Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha.
Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra Kathanan Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha. Shri Lalita Sahasranama Stotra Kathanan Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha.
Shivani, you can also chant the same thing. It is Shri Brahmanda Purane.
इति श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणे उत्तरखंडे श्री हयग्रीवागस्त्य संवादे श्री ललिता सहस्रनाम स्तोत्र कथनं नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः.
So, like I said earlier, in this 183rd verse, Lalita Ambika here ends the names of the Sahasranama, Shri Lalita Sahasranama. So, what I chanted now are the ending verse. So, we have completed 183 verses today. In the end, I will request a couple of participants to chant this last 3 verses. So it will also be a revision. So before that, like I said, I have a couple of important announcements to make. As you all have, you might all have received a mail. You might have received a mail. Tomorrow will be our last class for Shri Lalita Sahasranama chanting. So we have reached the end of the course, and it's been a really a wonderful experience for me, and a joyful and blissful experience being with you all for these 34 classes, chanting the Sahasranama with you all at this time. So we have reached the almost the end of the course, but it is not the end of the bhakti towards Shri Lalitambika. That's what I wanted to very importantly communicate. Though we have reached the end of the course, it is another beginning to increase our bhakti towards Shri Lalita Parameshwari. So tomorrow is the last class. So as part of the last class, I'm very happy to share with you that we have a special guest. We have a great scholar, Shri Gannavaram Lalit Mahodaya. He has a title as Shatavadhana Sharatchandra Kalakanta Yuvavadhana Shiromani. So he is a very accomplished scholar, has learnt various shastras like Vedanta, Tarka, Avadhanam, Vyakaranam, Vedam at a very young age. Is a very young person, but Jnanavruddha, I should say. He has given Avadhanas across various places in Shankar Mats and across India, US, Canada. And pravachanas, number of pravachanas on discourses on Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and all this. So he's a very accomplished, learned scholar who is going to be with us tomorrow, and he is going to talk to us about Shri Lalita Sahasranama, its importance of chanting Shri Lalita Sahasranama. He is going to share his knowledge with us. So what I request all of you is to please, without fail, make it a point to attend tomorrow's session to get this insight of knowledge from this learned scholar, Shri Lalit Gannavaram. And the very important thing is tomorrow the class will start at 6 p.m. IST instead of 6:30 p.m. IST. So please don't be confused. Please log in at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. IST. You would also have got a mail already regarding this. So 6 p.m. IST is the timing for the class tomorrow. Tomorrow the class will be from the last session. It is the closing session, Mangalam session. It will be between 6 o'clock to 7:30, 6 p.m. IST to 7:30 p.m. IST on the same link. Please attend and let us, be part of this learning, this knowledge which he is going to share with us. So this is an important announcement that I had, which I wanted to share with you. And of course, after his discourse, it will be followed by the closing session. and wherein you would also be requested to give feedback about the Lalita Sahasranama course, your experiences, any feedback, any improvements, etc. So that would be there. And also, we will also chant few verses tomorrow. Not the entire Sahasranama, we will chant few verses during this Mangalam, the closing session. So, like as I say always, though we are on mute, it is the Shraddha, the Bhakti Bhava which we chant. Though we are, all of us, the attendees are going to be on mute and chanting. That chanting of together is going to give that much of power to this entire Sahasranama chanting to all of us. So I request you to all join the session tomorrow and chant the verses. Maybe we will request few participants to, based on the time, to chant few verses also. So this is and this is a very important announcement that I had, which I wanted to share with you. Okay. So there was couple of requests earlier that at least we should spend some time on understanding one or two names from the Sahasranama. While tomorrow we are going to have a very wonderful session with Sri Lalit Gannavaram, I will just try to cover couple of names today, which I chant when I'm in distress, or when it's like it's one of my favorite verses also in Lalita Sahasranama. So it is the 42nd verse. Maybe I will display it here. Okay. Kshamyatam, I went to wrong. Yes. Prithvi, can you chant this verse once?
Yes. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini.
Okay. So Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha. So it's all talks about the bhakti and bhayapaha. So we all we have, during this session itself, we have discussed many times, and we have come across also in many verses, like how Lalitambika bestows her blessings, her grace to bhaktas with sincere devotion. There are verses like we spoke about in the last class, Abhyaja Karuna Murtihi, Nama Parayana Prita, one of the verses. So relating to all that, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya, Bhayapaha. So Bhakti Priya, Bhakti, we all know what is Bhakti, devotion. So Bhakti Priya, so one who can be pleased by the worship only, Bhakti Priya. There's nothing that you have to do lot of things to please Lalitambika. It is the Ananya Bhakti with which we are going to worship her with. It can be through puja, it can be through dhyanam. So there can be various, we will talk about that also. There is 9 forms of bhakti as per Narada Bhakti Sutra. So Bhakti Priya means one who can be pleased by the worship, by bhakti alone. So when we worship her with bhakti, when we remember her with bhakti, when we think about her with bhakti, so she gets pleased. So that is the Abhyaja Karuna that Lalitambika will have on us, that just the bhakti is sufficient for us, for her to get pleased. And what is this bhakti when we say? So it's like, is it bhakti that is with phalapeksha, or is it the bhakti which we will be closing our eyes and chanting, but we will be distracted with so many things internally? So that is why it is said that Ananya Bhakti. Ananya Bhakti means with our complete mind, the focus or the intent on Lalitambika only, on the Jagannatha only. That kind of an Ananya Bhakti is what will please Jagannatha. So that is, even in Bhagavad Gita, we see that without any phalapeksha, we should do the karma. So like that, the bhakti which is offered to Devi with that Ananya Bhakti, that itself is sufficient to please her. So this is Bhakti Priya. Bhakti Gamya means, Gamya is related to the path actually. So again, we are starting with the word Bhakti. It's a Gamya, the path. So it's a path. She is a one who can be reached through this Bhakti path, through this Bhakti Marga. So we said that with Bhakti, she will get pleased. So how do we reach? How do we get her to get pleased? So again, the answer is again the Bhakti only. So Bhakti Gamya. So the path of Bhakti Marga. So like I said earlier, as per Narada Sutra, Narada Maharshi has given us, different types of worshipping the Bhagavan or Bhagavati. So it is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Chaiva, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyamatma Nivedanam. I'll repeat it. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Chaiva, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyamatma Nivedanam. So these are the 9 forms of bhakti. We call it as Navadha Bhakti, which is given by Narada Maharshi to us. So Shravanam means listening to the Bhagavan Nama, Bhagavati Nama, Shravanam. Kirtanam means Sankirtanam, singing, chanting the Bhagavan Nama. Then Smaranam means always doing the dhyana, remembering the Nama of the Devi. Then Pada Sevanam means servicing, rendering the service to the goddess who is in the form of this world itself. So it is Pada Sevanam. Archanam means doing the, we all do the puja, Archanam, various forms of puja. So that is Archanam. Vandanam. So Vandanam is like, we think about Devi in various forms. We say Parvati, we say Lakshmi, we talk about Sri Devi, we will say Jagadamba, Lalitambika, Durga Parameshwari, so Sharadamba. So in various forms, we do the Vandanam, that is the Vandanam. Then Dasyam. Dasyam means doing the, always in Bhagavat Seva, always doing the Seva of the Bhagavati or Bhagavan. Then Sakyam means friend, considering as a friend. Sakyam. Sakyam, then Atma Nivedanam. Atma Nivedanam means it's like considering as the only resort for us. Atma Nivedanam. So surrendering oneself. This is sometimes interpreted as Atma Nivedanam, understanding, seeing oneness also with the God, realizing the supreme God, so in ourselves. That is also is Atma Nivedanam. So completely surrendering without any Ananya Chintana. So with Ananya Bhakti. So this is the 9 forms of Bhakti that is told by Narada Maharshi to us. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Chaiva, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam Atma Nivedanam iti. So this is Bhakti Gamya, the path of Bhakti which helps us to reach Lalita Parameshwari, to please Lalita Parameshwari. So then we have the Bhakti Vashya. Bhakti Vashya means she becomes, she can be made as our own, one's own, by act of devotion. She will, we can consider as our own only through Bhakti. So Bhakti Vashya, she will come to a Bhakta, that with one who has that Ananya Bhakti, Vashya, Bhakti Vashyayai Namaha we say. So see, in generally what we do, in Laukika, so when we want something, or when we want somebody to listen to us, what we do, we use Shakti, Yukti, we use all kinds of tantras, right? We sometimes we use the Shakti Marga, then sometimes we'll do some Upaya, some idea, Yukti, right? So Shakti, Yukti, various things. But one thing is that with Lalitambika, only way to reach her, to please her, to have her as our own is to have bhakti. So that is why she is called as Bhakti Vashya also. So there's no other marga, it is bhakti only. Okay. Then we have the Bhayapaha. Bhayapaha means Bhaya. So in general, we are in fear of so many things, right? In our day-to-day life, we'll be thinking what happens, how is it, what is that. So we are so much filled with our laukika attachments, and because of that fear, the Bhaya. So one who is capable of removing all that fear from us, she is the Abhaya Pradatri. So the other Bhayapaha is nothing but one who removes all the fears in us, which means she is the Abhaya Pradatri. She is the one who bestows Abhaya. Abhaya is Rakshana. The Abhaya is removal of all Bhayas and giving that protection. So that is why she is Bhayapaha Abhaya Pradatri. So by being engrossed in this Bhagavat Shakti, that is Sri Lalitambika, all our fears, all our mohas can be removed, and that is possible by, as is told in this verse, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya, by only our Ananya Bhakti, Ananya devotion towards Lalitambika. So this is what I wanted to share with you. This is one of my which I remember in general always, and favorite was, I should say, the whole Sahasranama is it is filled with such beautiful names. So Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vashya, because that is what we can offer ultimately to Sri Lalitambika. So this is the importance of having the bhakti towards Sri Lalita Devi. So this is what I wanted to share in today's class. So all these days for last 34 classes, we have all gone through the learning of the Sahasranama, and we have been chanting. And the only way for us to move towards the next step is to increase our bhakti, to move towards that bhakti gamya, bhakti marga, that ananya bhakti. With this, I will move to the next part, which is I want attendees to raise their names for chanting, so that yes, I can call out few names. There are also few questions which I will answer little later before I end the class today. I'll move to the last verse, what we learned today. Lalita Bhagini.
Ram.
Ram. Can you chant this 181st verse?
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
Uttamam. Jayashree Bhagini.
धन्यवादाः
Bhagini. You are on self-mute.
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
Shall I teach once, Bhagini? Please,
Sure.
if you can repeat. Yeah.
अभ्यासातिशयज्ञाता षडध्वातीतरूपिणी अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
Murtirajnanadvantadipika. Dha is a Mahaprana. Can you chant again?
अव्याजकरुणामूर्तिरज्ञानध्वान्तदीपिका.
धन्यवादाः भगिनी.
धन्यवादः.
Kannan Mahodaya. Abalagopa.
राम राम. आबालगोविदिदा सर्वानुल्लङ्घ्य शासना श्रीचक्रराजनिलया श्रीमत्त्रिपुरसुन्दरी.
धन्यवादाः.
Madam ji, I sent a mail regarding Dhyana Sloka.
I will respond to you. I'll respond to you, Mahodaya.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद. Lopamudra. Lopamudra, I saw your questions. I will answer your questions in the end. Can you now chant this verse, Shri Shiva?
Shri Shiva Shiva Shaktyai Rupini Lalitambika Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Sahasrakam
Jaguhu.
Let me see who else wants to chant.
Ma'am, what did you tell at first?
I have some announcements to make. I will share in the end again. Okay, please wait. Please don't exit. Please wait. Gayatri Bhagini.
Ram. Shri Shiva Shiva Shatyaikyarupini Lalitambika Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namam Sahasrakam Jaguhu. Nam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Sahasrakam.
Nam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Prithvi, can you chant this verse again? Prithvi asti va? Okay, Shivani, can you chant this verse again?
Shri Shiva Shiva Shaktyaikyarupini Lalitambika Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Dhanyavada. Srilata Bhagini. Same verse.
Namaste ma'am. Shri Shiva Shiva Shaktyaikya-rupini Lalitambika Evam Shri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Jaguhu.
Tamam.
Thank you ma'am.
Purnima Bhagini. So, can you chant the 181st verse? Purnima Bhagini, you there?
Namaste, Adhyapika.
Namaste.
Namaste. Abhyasatishayajnata Shadadvatita-rupini Avyaja-karuna-murtirajnana-dvanta-deepika.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. So, the other important thing which I wanted to request all of you is, I will lower all the hands. I'll see if I can lower all the hands. There is an option for that. Prithvi, is there an option to lower the hands?
Yes,
I got it. For a minute. Yeah, I have lowered all the hands because please do not raise a hand. I have lowered all the hands. I have an important announcement to make, which is I wanted to request you all for a feedback on the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram chanting session that we attended for all these 34 classes. So if anybody wants to give any kind of feedback, please raise your hands. I will call out only those names. So before I do that, the other important thing is many of you have asked for the audio recording of the Sahasranama, which will be done, and the last part, the ending part text, which will also be provided, and the exam procedure, how the assessment will be done. So we have another 3 weeks time for the exam for all of you to prepare. So that exam procedure also will be shared with you all tomorrow after the session by Sri Lalit Gannavaram. We will tell you the details on how will the assessment be done, and when you will get the intimation, what is the procedure, etc. So please don't worry about it. So whoever wants to give a feedback about the course, please raise your hands. I'll call out your names, and I'll unmute. Shobha Bhagini. Shobha Bhagini, I have unmuted you. You want to say something? We can't hear you. Okay, let me. Yes,
yeah,
Bhagini.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
Oh, it was an excellent course. Very nice of you. I'm so happy to attend the course.
Dhanyavada.
But only one thing, not even single time I didn't get a chance to chant.
Is it? Okay, now okay, then we will do that now. Okay, so why don't you start with this first verse today?
Sure. Om Shri Mata Shri Maharajni Srimad Simhasaneshwari Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Deva Karya Samudhyata.
Okay, Uttamam Bhagini. Okay, I'm happy that you got an opportunity also. Thank you for bringing it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a wonderful course. Yeah, Ram.
Yes. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Purnima Bhagini. So I'll be happy to know if you want to share any improvement areas also. Please feel free to give the feedback. Purnima Bhagini, yes.
The course was conducted very well, ma'am, and especially with the panelists reciting, and in case they recite twice, and so we could get the pronunciations really well, and even if we missed out something, we could again we could get the pronunciation. I feel that was really good, but I didn't know how to send a message to you in case I wanted to ask you something, because I wanted to chant the 159th verse, which I cannot get the second line.
Okay, so let's go to that meanwhile. So there is a questions pane where you can do that in case if your hand is raised and I could not see that and call out your name. So let's do that. So if you want, the panelists can chant once and you can repeat. Shivani, can you chant this verse, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Full verse.
Janma mrityu jara tapta jana vishranti dayini sarvopanishadudghushta shantyatita kalatmika.
Shall I?
Bhagini, you want? Yes, please.
Janma mrityu jara tapta jana vishranti dayini sarvopanishad dushta shantyatita kalatmika.
In the second line, Bhagini, sarvopanishad ghushta, that is gha, mahaprana gha, okay, alpa prana da and mahaprana gha, and both the shas in this verse are shanmukha sha, okay. Sarvopanishadudghushta. Can you try? And second,
Yes.
fourth padam is Shantyatita Kalatmika.
Shantyatita Kanatmika. Yeah. This Sarvopanishadudda.
No, gha. That's a Mahaprana. Sarvopanishadudgushta. Can you repeat?
Dugdushta. Dugdushta.
No. Sarvopanishadudgushta.
Nishadugdushta.
It's not dushta. There is a da, there is a gha, and there is a ukara. Okay. Sarvopanishad gushta it is. So Sarvopanishadudgushta.
Okay.
Udgushta. Gha is a Mahaprana. Sarvopanishadudgushta. Can you
Shall
try?
I try again? Yeah.
Yes.
Sarvopanishadudgushta.
Correct. Ta dirgha.
Okay. Shall I try from the beginning?
Yes, with raga. Yes, please.
Janma mrityu jara tapta jana vishranti dayini sarvopanishadudgushta shantyatita kalatmika.
Uttamam Bhagini. Just that in the third pada, after that udgushta, that dirgha should be there. You should not put a hasva there. It should be a dirgha. Okay. Dhanyavada. Anything else you want to share, Bhagini?
That's it. Actually, that's it. This 159th verse I tried so many times. This pronunciation I was not getting. So
I hope
I
it
want
is better.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Sanat Mahodaya.
Ram Mani.
Ram.
Thanks. It is actually I'm 6-7 years old. I was longing to read in Sanskrit, even though I used to chant in Tamil. This is a really good chance. Many thanks to you. Again, small clarification. Again, 159th. In our books, it is only dushta. Dushta. Actually, guys, the reka on the top is not there.
Okay.
We are chanting only at dushta. Now you have said udgushta ga. Fourth ga.
Yes.
It ga only, no?
Yes, it is.
That is secondly. Yeah. Secondly, okay, is generally in Vyoma Sanskrit they have lot of combined words. Actually, in our books, the ga is written separately. Here it is Samyuktakshara is added, so that makes slightly difficult the earlier new people.
Okay. I understand where you are coming from. So what happens is in sometimes we will read it in our regional language, and some of us, if we are not able to read the Devanagari script, we will read it in English. So see, that is one of the reasons why certain letters we will not be telling it the way we would be pronouncing. Even I have gone through this phase of difficulty. So it is like because they will be reading in our other script. See, originally this is formed in it is in Sanskritam. It is in Devanagari script. So it makes it more clear and more perfect in our pronunciation when we read the script in Sanskritam. So see, what happens is sometimes when they write this word even in Sanskrit, maybe in some books, maybe because of the printing aspect or whatever, Sarvopanishad and then Nishadud and the one hal and then Ghushta separately they might write. But the correct way of writing is like this. This is how we write it. So, I mean, this is how the script is going to be. So, I mean, it's not just to answer this particular question of yours, Mahodaya. In general, what I request or I would suggest to everyone is it is good to learn the language to the at least to the extent where we can read this original script, which is available to us. So whether it is Bhagavad Gita, whether it is Vishnu Sahasranama or Shri Lalita Sahasranama, it will give us that experience, that insight and the correct pronunciation into that text, whatever the shloka, stotra, mantra, whatever we are learning. So it's my humble request to all of you. I think you should all start learning. If in case you have not already started, maybe some of you are very much aware. So if not, please start. Vyoma is one place where you can start from basics also. So
Okay, Dhanyavad ji. Actually, because from the English only I kept on this goo. Otherwise, I was reading only do.
okay, 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 Mahodaya.
Thank you. Thanks, madam.
Dhanyavad.
Many thanks to you. My pronouns.
Dhanyavad.
ji.
Mahodaya.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram.
Yes, Sanat, you have called the name of Sanat. I am his mother.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Ram Ram.
Namaste,
So
Bhagini.
the chanting was very nice. Even we learn, though we are learning it, we have a fear in our consciousness that we may not tell the wrong things. But by learning this in the class, it was clear to us. So it is very easy. Now it has got whatever the meaning. So how it has to be pronounced, everything is clear. So we are very grateful to you, ma'am.
Dhanyavada. It's my
Yoga.
pleasure.
So, thank you, ma'am.
Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha. So like, today one of the names that we, Bhayapaha. So chanting the names of Lalita Sahasranam, that, one Bhayapaha is there. So
Yeah.
any fear you have, you can refer to that name actually.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Thank you.
Rupa Jayant, Bhagini.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Ma'am, it was really very good, especially to you. Means what we are learning is through Guru. It is really one of the good things what we can learn. Even though we were knowing Sahasranama and we would have recited, but going verse by verse and splitting and even the Alpa Pranas, Mahapranas, really it means a lot to us. Just telling that we know to chant doesn't make any sense. I feel now after going through your classes, it was really wonderful, ma'am, and I think now I miss these things because small things where we used to make mistakes, that has been clear. Definitely you have told us how to pronounce, how to split, if we are not splitting, how to pronounce and things like that. It was really wonderful, and thanks to you and the panel members too, ma'am. Do we get the audio of the complete Sahasranama, ma'am?
Yes. In the coming, next 1 week, within a week, I will be sharing the audio of the entire Sahasranama.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks for your support, and learning through Guru is one of the best learning what I feel, ma'am. Really, it means a lot to me. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Then would like to go with other courses like Shivananda Lahari chanting and all. Whom should I contact, ma'am? Is there any classes, something like that?
So there are already few courses going on if you look at the Sanskrit from home.in web.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
There is a Saundarya Lahari course going on, and there are multiple courses actually happening. One is, if you have registered, you will be getting some, whenever there is a new course launched, you will also be getting a mail on that. So that is one way of keeping track of what is getting launched. And second, you can visit proactively the Sanskrit from home.in web page and look at the courses list. There are very nice, very good courses, not only on the shlokas, stotrams, on subhashita, on vyakharana, lot of things. So,
okay.
And in spite of that, if you're looking for something, please feel free to write to the email ID given in the site, so that they can suggest you how you can learn also.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Dhanyavad. Rupa Bhagini. Shankar Narayanan Mahodaya. Shankar Narayanan Mahodaya.
Ram Bhagini. Are you able to hear me? Ram.
Yes, I'm able to hear you now.
Ram Bhagini.
Ram.
It is a very wonderful course, very divine experience every evening to chant Devi's name and listen to the panelists chanting. and correct all the mistakes that we've all had in chanting in the past. So I look forward to more and more such a divine experience of teaching and learning from you. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya. If any improvements or points are there also, please feel free to suggest. It's for all the participants.
Sure, Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya. Padmanabhan, Mahodaya.
Ram Baini. I wish to thank you so much for this course, and it is really a divine experience, as he said. And we are able to chant Lalita Sahasranama with confidence, and very much we are very much thankful to you for this course. We are all very happy that we are able to chant the shlokas with confidence, that we are doing it properly. The pronunciations, Alpa Prana, Mahaprana, everything was clearly taught by you, and we look forward to many more such courses. And we thank you profusely. Daily we will be chanting with your we will be remembering you while chanting.
Dhanyavadaha.
Even though we chanted daily, now we got extra confidence to chant, and we feel that we are doing it perfectly. We thank you so much. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. Dhanyavadaha. So I think it's 7:34. So I just want to remind you all about tomorrow's session once again. Like I said earlier, we have tomorrow the class starting at 6 p.m. Which is 6 p.m. IST tomorrow. It will go on till 7:30 p.m. IST. And I in fact insist that you all attend tomorrow, because without fail, because Shri Lalit Gannavaram is going to be there with us talking about the importance of Shri Lalita Sahasranama. So it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for all of us to listen to him. So please be part of it tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. Tomorrow's program will be like this. There will be a Samarpanam, Guru Samarpanam, which is, a couple of us randomly, maybe someone of you would be asked to chant a few verses, 1 or 2 verses. And that is one. Second, we will have the talk by Shri Lalit Gannavaram, and we will also have another feedback session like what we had today, where you can share your experience or feedback, improvement points, etc. when you tomorrow in the same way that you shared today. Then there will also be a small session by Vyoma team, wherein they will talk about the course assessment details, like when it will be, what is the process, and all those details. This is the agenda for tomorrow. So please join the session tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. It is not at 6:30 p.m. IST. I'm repeating, it is at 6 p.m. IST tomorrow. So with this, we will close today's class, and let us do the Mangalam. Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Devi Narayani Namostute. So I just want to tell this ending note. Maybe we will talk about this tomorrow also. So it's been a wonderful journey for me also with all of you, every day at this time chanting. I used to look forward for Monday after the Saturday and Sunday to come back and start the session, because chanting with everyone, it's a different experience than chanting alone also. So I wanted to thank you all for your active participation. So sometimes there might be times when you would have raised your hand, I would not have called out your name. Kshamyatam, because there'll be so many people raising the hands, I'll be losing track sometimes whose name I have called and whose name I have not called. And sometimes there'll be questions which might have gone unanswered, because as I said, when I'm focusing on chanting this and teaching, at the same time I might not be able to see and answer all the questions. So if I have missed any such things, apologies for the same. Thank you all for being part of this divine journey, as you all said. Ram Ram Ram. Look forward to meet you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. Dhanyavadaha.